There were many times when God was hurt by the actions of his people. The Old Testament is filled with instances where the Israelites turned away from God and tried to do their own thing. They gave in to idols, worshiping other gods, and turning their backs on God, who saved them from slavery, peril, and death. They spoke against God. They lost faith in Him. I want you to try and imagine how you would feel if your child turned his or her back on you and chose to follow someone else. After everything you've done for them, they chose to ignore all of that, speak against you, and wander away. You would be heartbroken. This was how God felt. People often emphasize His anger and make Him sound as if He were a ruthless God. But God was far from rage and ruthlessness. It pained Him to watch His people turn their backs on Him. God is not a forceful God. He will always let you make your choices, even if they are contrary to His will. He is not in the business of trying to force you into following His will. He has never been like that, and He never will be. Despite the great amount of pain the children of Israel caused Him, God did not waver in His love for them. Whenever the Israelites found themselves in troubling situations, they would turn to God for help and cry out to Him. God would never throw their mistakes in their faces. He wouldn't lord His authority over them. He never shamed them. God had every reason to turn on the children of Israel, but He never did. His love for them remained, no matter what they did to Him. When the Israelites would cry out for help, God was swift to help them. He delivered the Israelites from many troubles they landed themselves in. God knew that they would turn their back on Him over and over again, but not once did He cease to love them. It is the same for us. Regardless of the number of times we mess up, God's love for us will always remain. He will be there to guide us. He will be there to cheer us on when we are doing well. He will be there to lift us out of the messes we create. God promised to never leave us or forsake us, and He has every intention to keep that promise.